NaCRRI, with over 70 years of existence, is mandated to prioritize key crops, including cereals, legumes, horticulture, and livestock. The Institute's role is to identify diseases affecting crops and apply modern biosciences to enable crop production.
And drought resilient. We also look into developing varieties that have characteristics that make them suitable as raw materials for different kind of industries. The second broad area that we work on is on seed, early generation seed production. Once we have developed the varieties, we produce the initial stock of seed, which is then availed either to seed companies through formal ways, or to farmer seed producers, or to communities for further multiplication and dissemination to the growers. The other area we focus on broadly is on the health of plants.
According to Dr. Titus Alikai, director of NaCRRI, the Institute has developed over 100 technologies that have positively impacted farmers in managing pests and diseases.
Period of pests and diseases that attack crops in this country. So we delve into understanding these pests and diseases. How significant are they? How do they ravage the crops? What is the magnitude of losses that are inflicted on these crops? How can we control them?
While addressing issues of climate change and market base, NaCRRI has put measures in place to ensure sustainability and profitability.
We make sure that those become part of the description of our product profile, such that if a variety is coming, it should be able to have genes for drought tolerance, and if it is submerged for 2-3 weeks, it should be able to withstand, it doesn't rot in the collar. And if the temperature falls so low, there are genes also for cold tolerance. Then such change in temperatures make some diseases to increase in population. For example, when there's a lot of humidity, rice blast incidence is higher. So we also make sure that disease resistance is in what is being developed.
We pick what we call small pieces of tissue from the plants in the bag.
And we spend close to $7 million annually to buy only vegetable seed in this country. So as NaCRRI, we came in to address this through production of varieties, specifically vegetable varieties, from which we can generate seed, which is generated from our country. And we are looking at 5 commodities, that is pumpkin, nakati, tomato, chili, and onion.
A research block, like they already introduced to the cereals here, that's maize, rice, and now we have wheat.
Variety got, we test it for fertilizer level, what spacing, because they tiller, they branch at different rates. Then where you are seeing a lot of golden grain, those are around 137 different possible varieties planted there. Some are vested earlier, some are late, and that is how we start our journey. So this is where we start our journey.
Those are the resting tubicles, where the other cow is resting. We actually put them on a soft, it's a mattress. They rest on a mattress. So from there, they just walk here. Where you're standing is the feed trap.
Notably, the Institute has made significant strides in rice production, targeting small-scale farmers who contribute 730 metric tons, accounting for 70% of national consumption. However, the challenge of branding has hindered local dominance in the market. To overcome this, NaCRRI is urging the private sector to invest in crop branding, which will not only enhance the marketability of local products, but also contribute to sustainable development.
We need the private sector to come in this gap and see it as a business, because those who are adulterating are actually spoiling the business and making the rice produced and bred in Uganda look inferior, because they mix different brands and the real quality of each variety doesn't come out. And there is business in it.
Established in 1947 by the British colonial masters as a cotton growing research institute, in 1972 it was handed over to the government of Uganda, which introduced the National Agricultural Research Institute in 1991 with a fund from USAID. To date, the project has achieved tremendous strides in crop production. Naguja Serena, NSTV.